So next we will explore about the context menu creation. Okay. So before that, first we will see about what is a context menu in the Android. So in this session, so we are going to learn on how to display the context menu in our Android application using Kotlin as a programming language. Okay. So what is a context menu in the Android? So context menu is a short floating menu option which appears when the user long presses on a specific widget on the mobile application. So this menu is just like the right click options on the Windows, which is used to perform some quick actions within the Android applications for the specific widget. So next we will see about the implementation of the context menu. Okay. So we will be creating the simple application for displaying the context menu in an Android applications. So we will be following the step-by-step guide to implement the context menu in an Android applications. So the first step is creating the new project in Android Studio. Okay. So here we have to navigate to the Android Studio as shown in the screen. Okay. So in the screen, so we have to click on the new project to create the new Android Studio project. Okay. So after click on the new project, so you will get to see the screen like this. So here inside the screen, so we have to simply select the empty activity and click on the next button. Okay. So after clicking on the next button, you will get to see the next screen. Okay. So inside the screen, so we have to simply specify the project name. You can give your project name like my application, say you can give, or my example you can give, or my context name also you can give, right. So here we have given a project name. So that's okay. Then the package name will be generated automatically. Okay. So here you have to make sure to select the language as a Kotlin. Okay. So here we are following the Kotlin as a programming language, so that we have to select the Kotlin language. Okay. So after specifying all the details, click on finish. Okay, to create the new Android Studio project. Okay. So after clicking the finish button, so new project will be created. Okay. So once our project has been created, we'll get to see the two files which are open. Okay. So one is activity main.xml and another file is a main activity.kt Kotlin file. Okay. Then the step 2, so we have to working with the activity main.xml. Okay. So here if this file is not visible, to open this file in the left pane, so we have to navigate to application and rest folder, then layout, then we have to create. If it is not there, we can create the activity main file. Okay. So like that it will be open. After opening this file, so add the code. So below I have mentioned. At the same times, if you want to add the commands for each and every statement, the commands also can be included. Okay. So next we'll see about the step-by-step explanation for the code. Okay. So in this particular code, the root element is a relative layout in the Android. Okay. So this layout is a view group which is used to align all the elements so within it relative to each other. Then we can relatively align all the elements within the relative layout. So with the help of IDs or positions. So inside this relative layout, the first view which we have created is a text view. Okay. So it is used to display the simple text message. Inside this text view widget, we have specified its width as a match parent, so that it will take the complete width of the mobile device and the height as a wrap content to take the text height. Okay. So we are specifying the ID for our text view, which is a unique identifier for that particular widget. So we can use this ID to perform some operations of this text view, such as overriding the new text to it. After that, we have added the layout center in the parent. The parameter will align the text view widget to the center of the screen. Okay. After that, we have added the parameter as a gravity, which again aligns the text inside the text view widget centrally. After that, we are adding the text as a parameter inside, which will be the specifying the value which we have to show inside our text view. After specifying the text, we are specifying the text alignment. Okay. So this will align the text inside the text view widget to the center of the widget. After that, we are specifying the text all caps, which will add the same formatting to the text as we will specify while giving the value inside our text. After that, we are specifying the color for our text in our project. Finally, so we are specifying the text size and adding the style for our text as a bold. After this, the text view, we are creating one more text view in which we will be displaying the menu options which is selected by the user from the context menu. At last, we are adding a closing tag for our relative layout as a text view, and button is closed in our relative layout. Okay. So, next we will move to the third step. The third step is about working with the main activity.kotlin. Okay. So, here we have to navigate to the main activity.kotlin. If this file is not visible, to open this file in the left pan, navigate to the applications, then select the Kotlin, not Java, your application package name, then after that the main activity.kotlin will be open. Okay. So, after opening this file, add the below code, and at the same time, so if you want to add the commands also can be added for each and every statement. Okay. So, next we will move on to the explanation of the code. Okay. So, in this code, the main activity .kt file, firstly we are creating the variable for the text view in which we will be displaying the item selected for the context menu. After creating the variables, we are initializing our the text view variable named as a message TV. So, with its unique ID which we have given the activity main.xml file. So, after initializing our text view, we are registering for the context menu on our text view. Okay. So, we are passing the message text view to it because we have to display the context menu on our message text view. Okay. So, now we will be creating one more method named as on create context menu. So, which is used for creating our menu. Inside this method, we will be firstly setting the title for our menu using the set header title method. Then we will be adding the menu items to it using the add method. Inside this method, we will be adding the items which we have to display inside our context menu. Then we will be creating one more method named on context item selected. So, this method is used when the user clicks on the any one of the context item selected by the user. Inside this method, we will be simply setting the text for our message, the text view as a title of our item, and simply returning it to the true. After adding the above code, so now we have to simply click on the green icon on the top bar to run our applications on the mobile device. So, make sure you are connected to your real device or emulator. Okay. So, that time, so when you execute this particular button, so you will see the output in the right side of that software. Okay. The right side we can see the output of this code. So, in this session, so we explore the different types of menus which are available in the Android: options menu, pop-up menu and context menu. So, we understand their purpose and the attributes which are used to customize their behavior, and the complete implementation process which includes the XML files, Kotlin codes and themes files. At the same time, the menu play the vital role in enhancing the application's usability by providing the structured access to the features and actions. So, in the upcoming session, so we will continue to explore more Android user interface components and learn how they contribute to building powerful user friendly mobile applications. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session. Happy learning.